Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. We're coming to you live from Miami at the Exchange ETF conference. Joining me for this segment, we have David Mann. He's the head of ETF products and capital markets at Franklin Templeton. We're going to discuss why active muni funds are going to be the fixed income story of the year. David, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thanks, Jill.
And you've been putting out ETF predictions for quite some time. What trends are you expecting for ETFs in 2023, and where are the inflows going?
Sure. Yeah, so thanks. After my predictions from last year, I wasn't sure I was going to get asked about my 2023 predictions, but yeah, we were really looking at three main things. The first, really focusing on, as you mentioned, active fixed income, specifically municipal bond exposure within ETFs. Lots of conversations about income and dividend strategies, and lastly, international markets. What's
the buzz on the ground here? What are the key themes that you're hearing?
Yeah, so certainly dividend income, going to that one. Specifically, as we kind of look through our product set, getting passive with some tweaks, and then rules-based and active management. So really from our lineup, LVHD, which is a rules-based, I think you talked with Mike Labella recently.
We did.
Yeah, I talked with him recently.
Low volatility, high dividend.
Low volatility, high dividend, really rules-based approach it's a $1 billion fund now, so we're very excited about that one. And then separately, ETF mutual fund conversions is still a very hot topic, and so we launched or converted two funds last year, MCSE, back to international investing. That's the Martin Curry one. I think you talked with.
Yes, we did talk to them too.
Zed earlier, and so we're really excited about how they think about getting those growth international stocks with a sustainability screen.
Yeah, Wall Street's a small street. We all know everyone at this conference.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting, and I would agree with you, fixed income and active certainly seem to be what we're covering anyway on Trade Talks.
Right.
Why do you think that is the hot topic?
Yeah, so last year, a lot of markets kind of took it on the chin, and the municipal bond market was no different, but within that there were some interesting flow dynamics. Active municipal bond mutual funds had 140 billion of outflows. ETFs had 30 billion of inflows. So there was a interesting, okay, we can start getting municipal bond exposure within ETFs. We think active management, especially after the ETF rule, where now investors are getting more comfortable with getting active exposure in ETFs, all the operational efficiency the same. We think that's a nice convergence of trends that'll lead to more investments in active fixed income ETFs.
And that's part of the reason why we're seeing mutual funds convert to ETFs for that reason.
Absolutely right. The tax efficiency, the liquidity, all the things that we've been talking about now for 2-3 decades, they're starting to see that with active ETFs as well.
All right, David, appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks.
Thanks, Jill.
And thanks for joining me from Miami. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.